An 88th Air Base Wing Defender has created a prototype of an affordable device to combat heat stress. It's called the Liquid Cooled Plate Carrier, or LCPC, and First Lieutenant Justin O'Brien is hoping his vest can make an impact across the Air Force.
The idea came from my experience deployed. Often I'd fill my Camelback that I'd always carry with frozen water bottles, so you have cold water throughout the day. However, after you drink that little bit of melted water, you're out of water for a little while. What this does is you can use that little bit of water that you have accumulated in your Camelback, however you configure it, and you can use it to cool your body while you're not actually drinking it.
O'Brien's vest aims to provide a low-cost way to combat heat stress experienced by airmen who require ballistic protection by fully integrating into today's armored plate carriers.
Having the vest on and off, we tested it with internal thermocouples on the front and the back of the vest. In our small testing over one day, we found that when you turn that vest on, it drops your internal temperature almost immediately. It was actually pretty crazy to see. About 30 degrees in, I think, about a minute.
This still works like a standard Camelback while weighing less than a single M4 magazine.
Lieutenant O'Brien's device has brought him recognition and accolades, from being a finalist in the Air Force 2020 Spark Tank competition to branching out into the Army's 18th Airborne Corps Innovation Challenge, known as the Dragon's Lair. O'Brien was the single airman among 5 service members to win.
This project would not have been a success without the Spark Tank and the Spark Tank team. Their support, their advocacy was instrumental in making this happen.
So Spark Tank's a great program for anyone to submit ideas and then hopefully get those ideas vetted and pitched to the right people. But basically our job was to try to break the door down, if you will, knock on the door and introduce them to the appropriate people that we felt that needed to help him get his idea into, execution and manufacturing.
What really came back down through AFMC was they love the concept, but it needs to be matured a little bit more. We need a little bit more data. We need to get it to a point where we can make some decisions about, how do we adopt this and use this for Air Force needs. So that really kind of put it right back into the AFRL lane of, he put together a great early prototype that's functional, that showcases what the concept could do. But where the AFRL expertise comes in is to take that early prototype, make it a little bit more robust, make it a little bit easier to manufacture, and then work with Lieutenant O'Brien on the testing piece to do both, kind of some more formal testing and climate chamber type work, as well as field testing to validate the concept and generate the effectiveness data that we'll need to push it into an acquirable end product.
I think what would be really cool is to see an idea that actually started from the bottom, that it started at the user level, and got made into a product that, that your leadership's listening. I hope that this device, using its cooling capacity, will drastically reduce the amount of heat casualty, heat stress that our airmen are under every single day.